They have to also offer best value for your money, and most importantly, they have to be fun to drive and own. Welcome to BigSung Hobbies. Before I jump into my top 5 rock crawler recommendations for 2020, I wanted to give you a shout out to my subscribers. On December 8th, 2020, I reached a huge milestone for my YouTube channel, 1,000 subscribers. When I started this journey back in February 2020, I never expected this. All this would not have been possible without your continued support. A big sincere thanks from the bottom of my heart, and I'll take this as a sign to continue to deliver contents and share my joy of the hobby. Thanks again. Lately, I've been getting quite a few questions asking to find out what they should pick up as their first crawler. I was in the same situation looking for my first crawler not too long ago. Today, I'm going to provide you with my list of top 5 best rock crawlers that I would recommend for 2020. My recommendations are based on what I think are the best platforms that can grow with you, and they have to be generally available, so no custom LCG rock crawlers are included in the list. They have to also offer best value for your money, and most importantly, they have to be fun to drive and own. After looking at many RC trucks, I have narrowed down to top 5 rock crawlers, and surprisingly, they come in 3 specific areas: the mini crawlers, 1/10 scale crawlers, and 6x6 crawlers. I own 4 out of 5 on the list, and I have extensive personal use with each one of them. One thing, the list of the RC crawlers are just my opinion and my recommendations. So remember to let me know in the comments what is the best rock crawlers to you and why. So let's get started with number 5, Traxxas TRX6. It's the most expensive one in my list at $600 to $620 depending on the color. Traxxas released TRX6 last year, and most folks including myself thought of a 6x6 as just a gimmick to sell more trucks. Over the past year I'm hearing otherwise, so I recently picked up a TRX6 and I was blown away.
I was gonna send it to you. I'm like, wait,
It's the only stock RTR that has clear line number 4, the very steep climb on my test ground. Even well-modified rigs have a tough time with this line, so that speaks volume on it. The stock tires are one of the best for RTR. It comes with 2 speeds that actually have difference in speed. Diff lockers, poles for added clearance, inner fenders, and it's also pre-wired with the LED lights. The only change that I can see is swapping out the stock servo to something better, and the servo horn to metal one. You'll benefit some brass to the front end, but it is not a requirement. My number 4 recommendation is AXIAL CAPRA. AXIAL CAPRA is offered in 2 flavors, a builder's kit at $330 and RTR at $450. If you are new to RC trucks, I suggest you go with the RTR version, while if you are more experienced, go with the builder's kit, so that you can choose the electronics to your liking. It comes as a trail buggy style, without a body like the other trucks on the list. The Lego body really helps with the clearance. Additionally, it comes with the Curry F9 Polo axles, which gives you wider stance and also much improved ground clearance. The much touted dig transmission needs a bit of work though. I didn't see that rock before, so the rear wheel. Ah, nice. One thing to really shine in performance, it does require quite a bit of tuning with shocks and weight distribution, and thus I have listed as my number 4, but it does offer a great platform to build it up. I have a tie between third and second place recommendations. It really depends on your driving style and how you plan to use it. My recommendations are Element RC Enduro, specifically the Trail Walker, and Traxxas TRX4 Sport. Both of them come in builder's kit or as an RTR option. Let me first start off with Traxxas TRX4 Sport. TRX4 comes in quite a few flavors, but the one that I would recommend is the TRX4 Sport, either as a builder's kit at $280 or RTR at $340. They kept the Sport very simple with lightweight pickup style body, single speed transmission, full time forward drive, sticky canyon trail tires, and pole axles for high clearance. And by keeping it simple, it's the most performance oriented TRX4. That being said, it's very neutral on weight distribution, and while the Pro helps tremendously with clearance, it hurts on the side hill. It requires a bit of tuning to get it to 60-40 weight distribution. Also, it's built with quality and probably the most durable truck on the list. It's one of the heavier 110 rigs on my list and drives like a tank, but it has a great punch and it will surprise you on the climbs. If you're planning to buy for your young kids, because of this durability, this is the one that I would recommend. Element RC released Enduro Sendero a year and a half ago. Since then, they have been coming out with different variety based on Enduro chassis. My recommendation is Element Enduro Trailwalker RTR version for $250 on sale right now, or the Enduro Builder's Kit for $240. I think it's the best value 1/10 truck out in the market right now. The Enduro is the other extreme to TRX4 Sports. It's lighter and feels much nimbler. Out of the box, it comes with a 5.7% overdrive installed and gives you 11.83% overdrive option. Overdrive is costly option on Traxxas. You might be wondering why I'm recommending the Trail Worker over the other versions such as the Sendero or the Trail Runner or even Gatekeeper. Trail Worker is exactly the same under the body as Sendero, but it comes with a much more durable body used for bumpers and is cheaper than the Sendero. It does come with smaller tires and they should be upgraded, but you can use the difference to offset the cost of tires and wheels of your choice, which most of us end up upgrading anyways. I've been using the Enduro the longest, and it is still my main go-to rig, albeit mine has been converted to low CG chassis, but I'm still using the stock Stealth X transmission, the motor, the shocks, and the axles, and it has been very durable.
You haven't? Oh, you are still sending. You have that set now.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting on it.
And now here's my number one recommendation. It's AXIAL SCX24. AXIAL SCX24 comes in 3 versions and also soon to be released limited 4th version. The Deathbolt version is the cheapest at $110, and both the Jeep and the C10 version cost $120, while the pre-order limited B17 Betty version is $140. Alright, do you think you can climb this one?
Yeah, I think you'll do.
Initially, I wonder what can a 124 scale do as a rock crawler, especially with the tiny tires, motor, and the servo. It's just Axial selling a toy-grade truck to the masses. To my surprise, it can do plenty. With just a few tweaks, you can make it climb and side hill, and it's a performer. And the beauty is that you can do it anywhere in the backyard, inside home, and even rock crawling courses. It's easy to carry so you can take it along anywhere. All this at an entry point that is easy for the masses. SCX24 has opened the RC hobby to many new folks that might have shied away from the hobby, and that's huge for the growth of this hobby. A big kudos to AXIAL. Hope you found the information useful, and don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified with future videos. Thanks for watching BigSung Hobbies.